on
to
the
say hello.
Not Just Jess podcast today.
On the
Yeah.
Not Just Jess
Oh,
podcast.
That's a bar.
It is. Hi guys, welcome back to my podcast.
Just warming up, are you, James?
Did you hear my neck? It just like
Yeah, I
went.
know.
Did it click?
Yeah.
Oops. I currently don't have a jingle, but James has come up with a non-official one,
Yeah.
which is inspired by New Girl. Do you want to do it?
Who's that girl?
Who's that girl? Not just Jess.
Not just Jess.
Everyone who's watched New Girl will
Plagiarised from the popular TV
pirated,
show.
but I basically am Jess Day. So, as you know, there's a trend throughout all of my throughout all of my podcasts where I ask my guests what they're wearing. So, Vicky, what are you wearing today?
Okay, so I'm wearing a Christmas jumper.
It's January the 7th.
January the 7th.
It's brown and it has zigzags, knitted in zigzags of white. What would you call this? Like a burnt orange.
Yeah, burnt orange.
Burnt orange.
Where's it from?
It's from Pull and Bear, and I like it because it complements my undertones.
Ooh!
It does,
She's
actually. I
thought
didn't
about
even
it. She's
notice
thought
I have
about it.
thought about it. Jeans are from the Tool range, straight leg from ASOS.
Nice. And James, what are you wearing today?
My jeans are also from ASOS. Not the tall range because I'm painfully short.
Not that short. You're the same height as me.
Yeah,
But I am a female.
I know.
You
Male
always
beauty
hurt her
standards.
ego. You
No.
you are tall, James.
No, you're really tall. But like, have you seen the boys in our year? Like, fucking 6 foot.
Anyway, what else are you wearing?
I'm wearing Happy Socks. I'm
Happy
wearing...
Socks.
It's a brand.
I'm wearing Bjorn underwear. I'm wearing my Fitbit. What is this, actually? I have no idea.
Some kind of purple
Like
fluffy.
a purple, like, fluffy, like, cardigan.
And like a Breton one.
And a Breton top that I think is from eBay.
We love it. I'm wearing some stripy socks, which my dad got me for Christmas. Like, you know when you get like a bunch of fluffy socks.
Oh yeah.
I'm wearing some New Zara jeans, which are wide leg.
I love them.
And then this black cardigan, which my godmother gave me because it didn't fit her.
It's
So
nice.
yeah,
It's really good.
I mean, today I wore something completely different to school.
Oh,
I
sorry.
wore a Breton today to school, but
Did you? I didn't see that.
but with a check skirt.
You looked so cozy with your scarf today.
I know. I
I'm
got
so
this new
jealous.
scarf, and it's amazing.
It's lit.
It's fine.
Oh, at some point today, Jess, are you going to address the slanderous remarks you made about me in the last podcast?
What was said?
Well, I don't know. Let's give Jess the floor.
Basically, James didn't like Moulin Rouge.
Okay.
And
It
I
is a
think
bit
I might have
boring.
lied.
There we go. There we go.
Lied? No, sorry.
Not lied, sort of like embellished what he had said.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did you say then? Are you able to?
She said I
recall?
hated it, which is not true.
But you didn't say you hated it.
I didn't say I hated it.
Okay. What did you say then?
I just said it was like, it was just a bit much for me. And like, I didn't love the music.
Okay.
Which is
Not as strong as maybe Jess is trying to lead us to believe.
ridiculous.
And then she was chatting to Mr. T as well about it.
That was quite a long time ago.
Sorry, I just
It's
ruined your intro.
No, this is fine.
Okay.
This is a chatting in the beginning.
This is
phase.
banterer.
Yes. So welcome back to my podcast. It's not just Jess, as we said, because it's not just me. And on my podcast today, I have Vicky
Hi everyone.
and I have James.
Hi.
So today we're going to be talking about fashion. I couldn't actually come up with a question, but I think the question could sort of be like, what does fashion mean? Like, what is fashion? What is our favourite fashion looks? You know,
Yeah.
it's so relative. Just like films, just like everything
Yeah,
else.
very personal.
Yeah.
Very
Like
personal.
science.
You know, you like walk past someone.
That's
It's like
subjective.
science.
No, but I swear they're always talking about relative, like the word.
Right.
I don't know
Like,
if
they're
it's
always
the
like
same.
I
relative
see the
math.
link.
same
Sure.
thing.
But it's so individual. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So, the first thing I'm going to ask you guys are, what are your favourite...
I was going to do a button and I
Get
didn't
some
do it.
water. Yeah,
I
we
love
are
water.
snacking on dairy milk, Cadbury's caramel nibbles at the moment. So if you hear any rustling,
And it's only
Cadbury's
James.
sponsor me. Guys, can you imagine if I got sponsored by Cadbury's?
Spawn, cheeky spawn.
What are your favourite? I don't want to just say red carpet. I don't want to. What's
Boxes
the
in.
word?
Looks.
Boxes.
Just say
boxes
looks,
in. What are
celebrity
your
looks.
favourite looks?
Okay, who's
Do
going
you wanna go
first?
first?
Shall I go first?
You
Yeah.
go first.
Okay, well, when you said look,
Mhm.
I immediately thought of the only person to ever wear clothes ever, and that's Lady Gaga. And I was immediately took me back to the golden era, really, of fashion, which is
Sure.
late 2010s.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Would you like to
you?
rival that?
Which nowadays people would call chuggy. I don't really know what
Chuggy.
chuggy means, but
But I
apparently
feel like it's about to
chuggy.
make a huge resurgence, right? Like, don't you think, like Tumblr culture and
No.
stuff like that?
No.
I feel like
I don't think it's coming back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have
Well,
to agree with Jess.
that's a discussion for later.
It is!
But
Good thing we're on a podcast where we can discuss it. So, which is your favourite? Do you have one
okay,
specific
so
look?
from the Bad Romance music video, it's when like halfway through there's like a breakdown, and she's in this like German bathhouse, and is wearing this like encrusted Alexander McQueen look.
Right.
From
I
his
actually
last,
do like that.
it is good, isn't
It
it?
is nice.
And this is actually from his Plato Atlantis collection, which is the last one. But yeah, and so I think that's so iconic that she just like wore it in the middle of the music video, and it's like the last look he ever made. So.
Sure.
I like that as well.
Yeah.
Is it me now?
Yeah,
Vicky,
go for it.
See, as I said before we got on the podcast, it's not a specific look for me. It's the people and how they wear it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I think consistently, Angelina Jolie's red carpet look.
Okay.
Consistently. Especially in the 90s and 2000s when
To kill,
she was a bit of a rebel.
Mm-hmm.
But also Bella Hadid, I think she's very consistent.
See,
as
she
well.
just annoys me because I
Oh,
think
she
she just
doesn't.
has copied Carla Bruni's face, and I cannot
Yeah, but you can't
like
prove
someone.
that.
I know.
Who is Carla
Wait,
Bruni?
1 second, but I think you just need to move forward a tiny bit. I'm just worried they can't
Oh,
hear
sorry.
you. Yeah, I just think she's copied Carla Bruni, and I don't like someone who.
God, you
copies
really
someone
shut
else's face.
back down there.
Yeah.
I
Am I allowed
know.
to call you Vec? I feel like everyone
Oh,
calls
no,
you
that's
Vec.
fine.
But then
Good.
again, that has nothing to do with her fashion. So, carry on.
No, when I say one that comes into my mind, and it's the one. God, this is so embarrassing because I can't place it. But it was like I can't remember the designer.
Eat those caramel M&Ms. Get one. It picks it all up.
But you know, like the white dress
I love
with
that
like
one.
the tulle crossing
It's
the
small.
bodice.
It's small.
Who
It's a
did
mini
that?
dress.
No, it's like a maxi. It's a
Okay,
gown. It's
sure.
a proper gown.
Okay.
But that's one that comes to my mind. Just everything about like the
Yeah.
makeup, the hair.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like the makeup and the hair have to work in harmony.
Yeah, and
Of
especially
course.
when you've got a face like hers.
Yeah,
it has,
that's
you know,
also
it's like
true.
the main
Not her
event.
face.
Oh.
Sorry,
Plastic surgery, we can
Bella.
talk about-
So Alicia Vikander, when she won her Oscar, she wore this beautiful yellow. I don't know the designer because I didn't look into it. She wore this beautiful yellow dress, and her hair was put up like bells, and it just worked like you said.
Yeah.
And it was so. I'll try and find a photo, but it was so pretty, and I thought that is the dress.
Right.
If I ever win an Oscar or a BAFTA or whatever,
Yeah.
that's the dress I would want. Another Oscar look, my second sort of one,
Ooh.
which is quite a.
Bold, because Oscars, are they known
know.
for like the looks
Well,
there?
it's all rigged. I think
It-
the
yeah.
costumes, not costumes,
Yeah, they're
the
just bought by the big
outfits are the
costume-
things that need to be looked at because
Mm.
everything else is rigged, and it's just all a bunch of bullshit. Which this is quite a controversial one because not many people like it. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's when Gwyneth Paltrow won her.
The pink dress.
Oh my
I was
God,
about to
yeah,
say that.
literally.
I
was
love
about,
the pink
I do
dress.
like the
Yes.
pink dress.
I love the pink
And
dress.
she did that fake crying.
It's so
Obsessed.
funny.
Really?
Oh,
She's
yeah.
Fake.
Because she was rubbish in Shakespeare in Love. It's a crap film anyway.
Oh, I thought it
It's
was
a lovely
Sliding
dress.
Doors. No.
No, oh no.
I don't like that
But I've
film.
seen Sliding Doors. I
don't-
liked
See,
it.
My dad loves it.
It was interesting. But why is Gwyneth Paltrow
Yeah,
always
I
just?
actually don't remember it, so.
But why is she cast with this really crappy British accent? It's always
Yes.
so bad.
doors, they closed. Like, shut up, Gwyneth.
But the pink dress, I don't know who designed that, but I love that dress. I think it's really pretty.
It's very, very princessy.
Yeah.
Oh, Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember where it was, but she wore a yellow dress as well.
I
and
think
that
I know what you're
really-
talking about.
That really reminded me of it, but I really like that. And also, just like any supermodel, I feel like. I
Okay.
just love it. I feel like
Yeah.
that's
What, just their looks in general, or like
Yeah, the
red
way they
carpet
look.
looks?
Ralph Lauren.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Gwyneth wore
It
Ralph
was so
Lauren.
pretty, and the pink gloves makes it so.
Yeah.
I
Is
like
it pink
her
gloves?
hair.
She looks tiny there.
Oh,
Yeah.
she is really skinny. I mean, it's like 90s culture, isn't
No,
it?
but like
Everyone
in terms
was
of height,
skinny.
she looks tiny.
No, she's
Yeah.
really tall. She's like my
I
height.
know, but like,
Oh.
oh, actually, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
okay.
I just think
very
it's
tall
such a
there.
pretty dress.
Yeah, she curled.
I felt there's something about them. Which
Okay.
It's a very
Yes.
generalised
I think
statement.
that's probably why they're supermodels.
But I
No.
know. But the one that comes to my mind is, do you know Arena Shayk?
No.
She
Who are you
went
on?
out with Kanye. She was like his rebound.
Kill.
But she's so
Okay,
much more
from
than
Kim.
that.
Okay.
She's so much more than that. But just her, I just love her.
Okay.
Good
She's my
stuff.
woman crush.
Do you know
Rihanna.
Mila Jovovich?
No.
Was that? Is it
I know
Jovovich?
the name.
Yeah,
I-
she's like, I don't know how to describe it, but she's just like really good looking.
Chiseled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chiseled. Like.
Do you have a
just
favourite
nuts.
supermodel? I know we don't know them, but
I do.
Vicky, I bet you do.
Do you know Karen Mulder?
no, I need
think
to
she's
know these
dropped
people.
dead.
You've got so many like. You're out here on model Pinterest, Vicky.
No, I am. Like like the 90s one?
I've met one supermodel and seen another supermodel.
That's more than I have.
I've met Adwoa Aboa. I don't know if I'm...
No, Adwoa!
Wait.
Yeah,
I love
Adwoa,
her.
sorry.
Adwoa, I love her so
Yeah,
much.
me too.
I met
I
her.
did not know
I have
that.
a photo with her.
I would love to see it.
I will show you. I'll show you. I met
love
her in the
her.
airport. I said to my mum, I said, I think that's a supermodel over there. Didn't know her name. I felt quite bad. And my mum goes up to her and goes, oh, my daughter thinks you're a famous supermodel. And she goes, I am. And then we talk, and my mum's a paramedic, and my mum's crewmate was a girl who was a supermodel who was wanting to be a paramedic. So she asked her, she was like, oh, do you know, I think her name was Maybelle. And she was like, do you know Maybelle? And she said, oh yeah, like I really know her. Like, sorry, they were like friends. So I met her, took a photo with her, and then I was in Notting Hill in October, and we went into this some kind of good foods shop, like one of those vegan ones. And
those
I
vegan
see,
ones.
You're always in there, aren't you, Jess?
yeah, because I'm a strict vegan, guys.
Oh.
I see. It's not Jean Campbell. It's I can't remember her name now. Maybe it is
Naomi
Jean. Yes,
Campbell?
it is. It's Jean Campbell,
Oh.
and I see her with her boyfriend. I'm assuming it's her boyfriend. This 6'5" guy, and
Okay.
he
Okay.
basically, I say
And
to
the
her,
hats gave it away.
well, yeah, because they're
Just the
covering.
matching.
Okay.
No, but it was very sort of. I turned and said to my friend Maddie, I said, I think that's a supermodel, because I recognise her because she was on Zara and Topshop and that type of thing, and he sees that I've seen them, and they sort of
Right.
put their
Oh, yeah, I
hats down
remember
a
you
bit
telling me
more,
this.
and
that's
I'm a bit
really-
like, oh, you
Ew.
know you're famous, so you know
But they're
people
not that
wanna see-"
famous.
I know, exactly.
Like, she's
Yeah.
a Zara model. Like,
Exactly.
get over yourself.
She's like something else. I know that comment is
Yeah.
a bit. I don't know if it was meant as a joke.
No, I think maybe it was.
But you know, she's had like proper like addiction problems.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
She's
Yeah.
quite a good role model.
I think
like
she's a very
got,
good role model.
I think it's
That's
called
iconic.
like Girl Talk or something on Instagram.
Yeah, something like
yeah.
that.
I mean, she's
I
pretty
like her.
like good at
Yeah.
talking about, I think, like representation and
struggles,
stuff.
yeah.
Mm.
So
I
yeah.
like her for that, and also Kate Moss lately.
Obviously.
Kate Moss,
I know.
obviously.
So have you seen what she looks like now?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, and her daughter,
I still think she's
nepotism.
Really?
Nepotism. Her
daughter.
daughter is 5'3",
Have you
and she's a
seen-
model. Sorry.
Stop.
Have you seen the scandal that Lottie
Lottie-
got in?
No.
Well, it's not really a scandal, just like her phone number got leaked or something, and just a video.
Oh,
of her
Oh, I
crying.
heard
Yeah,
Oh God. What?
You're crying about her
she's
phone number being leaked?
yeah, I
Oh.
think so.
Just get a new phone, babe.
Kim, there are people that are dying. Gosh.
She makes me laugh. honestly.
Okay.
Sorry, that sounds
Lottie
really mean,
Moss.
but she just amuses me.
That's
No,
Kate's sister. Do you know?
Rich people crying makes me really laugh.
I love
Have you seen what Angelica Houston looks like now?
Yeah, I have. That's
now
unfortunate.
that's something. Because she's iconic. Like,
No.
she could be a... Like, was she a model? I thought she was.
She
Probably,
was very
yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
In Adam's Family, she's
Yeah.
yeah.
literally so
And The
pretty.
Witches. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
True.
I didn't know she was in that.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't know that was her.
That is pivotal for me.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry. We watched that. Do you remember? We watched it last
Yeah,
Halloween.
yeah, we did.
Do you know who else's
Hot girls
face
like Halloween.
has been kind of
F.
messed up? Yeah, by
Who's?
plastic surgery. You know, literally Linda Evangelista.
Yes, it has.
Who's
Yeah.
that? Do you know who I don't mind? Because, yeah, I know
Yeah,
who
you
that
know
is.
the
Yeah,
face.
it's the face.
Who don't you mind?
Carly Kloss.
I like
Because
her.
she has this whole coding
Oh.
thing
Yeah.
for young girls, and she sends a Taylor Swift. Double
Really?
trouble.
That
yeah.
does nothing for
Hell.
me.
Does something for
Sorry.
you.
Yo, you're not a Tay-Tay.
No, just her being friends with Taylor Swift doesn't.
But I
really-
think for me
Okay.
that's
Does it
it's-
go down? Does it
No,
make
No,
it
it's
go
just
down?
say it's
Doesn't
neutral.
impact
it,
Neutral.
yeah.
I just think she's really quite. She deserves like she is a supermodel. Like she's literally like
She
6
is.
foot
She's
something.
iconic.
Yeah.
She's got such chill. And obviously, like
Although
being
I
a
saw
model.
her in a Squarespace advert recently, and it really
Okay.
like
Yeah,
it
she's
made
been
it
doing-
go.
But I think it's the whole coding. She wants to get more girls into coding at a
That's-
young
that's-
age,
No,
and
you
I think
can
that's
respect
pretty
that.
cool.
Did you know women invented computers, and then when it got
I'm not
popular,
surprised.
men
No.
got involved?
Alan Turing invented the first computer.
What?
Alan Turing invented the first computer.
No, but I think maybe like in terms of like a work.
No, but I mean, as an
Potentially.
industry, like it was a female dominated thing,
But I
and then
think
it
it
became
was-
like important,
yeah.
and men was like, nah.
I think it was Alan
Rationale.
Turing that invented
Yeah,
the
you're
first
right, it
computer.
was.
I know,
Famed
because of
homosexual.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Famed
Benedict.
homosexual.
And that's a discussion for another day, whether we think Benedict Cumberbatch is attractive or not.
Is that a discussion?
Have you seen the new movie he's gonna be in?
No.
It's like
Oh,
a
it's like really
Western.
scary, isn't it? Or like frightening
there's
or
one, but
something.
There's like, you know how like the Western movies are making a comeback.
Sure,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
He's.
I love a good
featuring-
Western. No, I think
Do
he's
you
fit.
really? Who doesn't? Do
Yeah.
you not think
You
he's
don't-
fit?
Yeah,
Well,
that was it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's striking, but I don't think he's attractive.
That's what you said in history.
Is it what I said?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I stand by
But not
that.
attractive.
I think I just watched an SNL sketch about whether Benedict Cumberbatch was fit or not. Weird.
What was the consensus?
I think a lot of people do debate about it, actually. I think it's
Yeah.
quite
Because they don't know what's fit about him, but he is.
Yeah.
Because he's weird
He's
looking.
weird looking, and he
Yeah.
knows that he is, and it's
In
not
like a
easy.
Victorian boy sort of way.
It's the same with like Adam Driver.
Yes.
Is that his name?
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
It's like they're in.
But
Do you
he's
think he's
fit.
Adam Driver can
Yes,
get
I think
it
he's
from
fit.
it.
So-
In Star
No,
Wars,
yeah.
I literally only
I've never
saw
even
Star
paid
Wars.
attention to Star Wars, but when he came on, I was like, ah,
If you could see how James is positioned right now.
I'm cupping my nipple.
If we move on to high fashion,
Fascinators.
is high fashion the right thing to say? High end,
Luxury.
high end luxury fashion.
Yeah.
See, I'm not a luxury fashion type of person.
As in you don't like it, or?
No, I just don't.
We're
follow
not
it,
really in the
but
tax bracket.
I
for that,
am
are we?
obsessed with Prada bags, and
Yeah.
I just want like a pair of Chanel pumps. But what are your thoughts on high end fashion and luxury brands?
I think you just opened a good topic,
Sure.
which is if you were rich enough, what's the first thing you'd buy?
Yes.
Designer.
If you were, so what would you buy?
Someone else go.
A bag.
Yeah.
Like a really expensive bag. Probably a
Birkin
Prada.
bag.
But no, Birkin's out.
Birkins fall flat for me.
Fall
Really?
flat.
I respect the story, but it's just
Sure.
the people that own them.
Yes.
I don't.
When you
rate.
watch
Yeah.
like the videos on YouTube of like people who have like 19 Birkins.
But they don't care
Yeah.
about the actual
They don't care about
value
Well,
the
it's
of
just
it.
in
Birkin or what
Gilmore
it is.
Girls, Logan buys Rory a Birkin bag, but Rory doesn't understand what it means.
Right.
Mm.
And everyone's like, a Birkin bag?
Yeah.
Logan bought you a Birkin bag? And she's like, what?
I like the brown ones. A brown Birkin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would happily wear, but just
Sure.
like the hot pink.
Yeah.
Oh,
blue.
hot pink, no.
But even to be fair, hot pink I don't actually mind because hot pink
Yeah,
is just a nice
but
colour.
I think that
Yeah.
if you
I
wear
like
it
the crocodile one.
Sure.
We don't condone
I was gonna
animal
say,
skins.
have you seen
No.
how it's sourced?
Yeah. Oh
It's
yeah.
not
No,
ethical.
no.
at
It's a
all.
beautiful bag, but we don't condone animal skins.
Absolutely
No.
not. Do you know what I thought was quite interesting? You know, Hort the Mode.
I love
He was
him.
reacting to someone. He was saying that like there's a specific marking for a specific type of like crocodile.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
So you could own one and you could see what kind of crocodile that you
Oh my god, that's so weird.
had. Yeah.
You own the crocodile that is your bag. That is so yikes.
well, yeah, you
Oh
kind of do.
dear. Like sponsor it. Like a sponsor an elephant.
well, no, just
a
like
dolphin.
the type of skin that it is like marked on there. So
Oh, okay. Sure,
Yeah.
sure. I get it. No, I think what hot pink, it's like you have to be the right person to wear it. Like, not person, but you've got to know what
Yeah.
you're doing.
And I feel
You've
like
got to know what you're
you're right.
doing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're
I
right.
can see that.
And
It's
the
got to
sort
be
of-
done in
yeah,
a
it's got to
classy
be your
way.
whole personality as well. Like you've got to
No,
be like
disagree.
No, I
Elle
disagree.
Woods.
No.
No.
I think
no.
I think not being a hot pink person and wearing hot pink
Makes
It's more
cool.
chic.
Yes.
It's more chic.
Yeah.
But when I see a hot pink bag, I just think of like Jeffree Star or like
Yeah.
Elle Woods or something like that. Like something too
Okay, we don't shit on Elle
oversaturated.
Woods here.
No, we don't. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, sure.
I think just going back to the something from Miu Miu. Anything from Miu Miu.
Again, I was in Notting Hill and I see
Yeah.
this Miu Miu skirt in a vintage shop. It was so pretty, and then I looked at the price tag and I was like, oh.
Yeah, it is extortionate.
We just had to pause it for a second, but so we've done runway and couture.
I think we
Yeah.
can still talk a little bit
Okay,
more about
yeah, we
it.
can
Yeah.
talk about more.
Favourite era of runway?
I think 90s. I think
Yeah,
we just
hands
can't.
down 90s.
You're like everything since is just not as good.
Yeah, you know what, I agree.
No, James, what were you...
No. Well, I was gonna say late 90s, but then I was thinking that's fashion film. When I'm thinking of
Okay.
like fashion in films, it's late 90s.
Okay.
When I'm thinking of runway, it's 90s.
Yeah.
The decade.
Okay.
So I
sure.
agree.
I
Yeah.
think 90s is just so timeless.
Oh yeah.
100%. And all the super. What's it called? Like the Big Six or something?
Yeah.
Naomi Campbell.
Yeah.
Kate Moss.
Claudia Schiffer.
Claudia
Claudia.
Schiffer. What's her name?
Chrissy Turlington.
What's her name? What's
Linda Evangelista.
Yeah. And oh, there's one
Is
more.
it Evangelist?
Don't tell me. I know her name. Claudia Schiffer. Claudia
Yeah.
Schiffer.
Vicky
Yeah.
said that.
Did you?
I did say that.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think,
nightmare.
yeah.
I was trying to think because obviously
Well
done, everyone.
because she's in Love Actually, isn't she? And I was
She
just trying to
is,
think.
yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because Liam Neeson's like, oh, if I could get with anyone, it would be. I can't do an Irish accent.
Hello.
Claudia Schiffer, we'd have to christen every room in the house, starting with yours.
Oh, don't look so scared.
That's kind of a weird thing to say for Liam Neeson. He's talking about sex. Yikes.
Yeah, I don't know much about Runway because I don't really watch it that much.
You can watch it on like YouTube.
I
Yeah.
love
They
watching
literally have-
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but the thing is with 90s, amazing clothes, but terrible ethos around body types.
Does that make you dislike?
No,
the era?
because it's
Okay.
iconic, but
Yeah.
it is really skinny white women.
But at the same time, I feel like it's interesting that it's not really changed because you know with the Victoria's Secret reboot,
Oh, yeah.
and no one likes it. Well, I don't mind
What's
it.
that?
Well, like they're trying to have more relatable, diverse women. So like they're
Sure.
they're not.
No, I think it's good because they
I
are
think
they
it's
are
fine.
probably the reason that all models are like that because of all the
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret, like the angels and
But all the men hate it anyway, which just
hey,
kind of,
Victoria's Secret.
well, the revamp.
The revamp. Oh, because it's
The
like different sizes of women.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why
That's
it's
so
problematic.
stupid.
men ruining everything. Part 3.
I think if you were to say what your favourite eras were, not just for runway, for clothes, what would they be? If you say you had three eras.
What do you mean eras?
No, I see like
Like
60s,
60s,
70s.
70s.
Okay.
So what do you know?
Late 90s.
Come closer.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
very far away.
You were just was
Okay,
just
just
gesturing
say-
very violently. Late
late
90s, 70s.
Anything specific?
I don't know
1973,
eras that well.
1st of March, favourite day.
Oh, and sort of like what's it like Victorian? Like
Yeah.
kind of like
Victorian.
they kind of popped off the Victorian.
Sure.
No, Rococo in France. Like
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
sort
that's
of
very
that's sort
Oh,
of
so like
Marie.
Edward.
Marie.
Okay, so like,
unsung
Georgian.
heroine
Sure.
queen.
and actually
Marie
that's a
Antoinette.
film I want to talk about, Marie Antoinette by
I saw
Sofia
it the other
Coppola.
day.
Yeah,
I
that's a
desperately
film I
want
want
to
to
see it, and
talk
I want
about
to hear you both
because
talk
the
about
fashion
it.
and that'll be for a bit later when we talk about
Oh,
film
I wish I
fashion.
watched it before I came.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should have.
James,
You should have briefed me.
I'm really sorry. We did brief you. So, what are your favourite eras?
Yeah.
Lately, I've been loving like the 70s glam rock.
Yeah.
Like, I love like glamour in any context, like glam
Yeah.
rock, like no, I can't
Like
think
rock
of any.
stars and stuff.
Yeah.
I do like the leathers and the animal prints.
Oh, yeah.
I do like that. I feel like the 90s was a good era, and
Yeah.
I do like the 60s fashion.
60s,
and,
yes.
and even
Yeah,
50s.
I feel like you're a 60s sort of queen.
Yeah.
Like when I think of you, I think 60s.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Everyone's
that
doing
type
that
of
recently.
thing.
with
I like
the white.
Brigitte Bardot, and she's
Yeah.
also another not
Controversial.
PC. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but I do love Brigitte, and I love. Oh, I can't remember her name. I have someone in my mind. Just like the blonde bombshells of the 60s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know who you're
absolutely.
talking
I
about.
love all of them.
I'm just trying to think. So yeah, 90s definitely. I just love
Do
her
you?
good. Yeah, I think it's like mostly like, you know, Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah.
Her outfits really cool, and like there's like velvet dresses and like that type, like mesh tops and that type of thing. 70s leather
Yeah.
flair. Love a good
yeah.
40s evacuee outfit.
Like a cardigan.
Cardigan.
Yes.
And that was my sixth form, like a little check
Keira
skirt.
Knightley.
Yeah, so 60s, 70s, 90s, 40s.
No one likes the 2000s here.
Because I think it's overdone recently.
Yeah, I
I'm
used
so
to.
tired of the
About
TikTok.
4
yeah.
years ago, I was such a Y2K
Me too.
person, and then it
Yeah.
became trending, and I was like,
See,
No,
I
because I feel like it's encouraged, like it's like pushed this TikTok micro trend
Yeah.
crazy thing,
Mhm.
and like shine and everything.
Yeah.
Sheen.
Sheen. But like the more I think about it, the
Yeah.
more I like it.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
can honestly say that I like it now in both the teen
Yeah.
culture that was going on and the high
Mm.
fashion that was going on.
sure.
I mean, it
I
is
do
kind of
like-
the era we sort of grew up in.
It was 2019, I wore an outfit, and Gracie's friend said that I dressed like a Bratz doll, and it was meant as an insult, and I was like, but
But
now,
now everyone wants to be
everyone's
a
dressing
Bratz
like bloody
doll.
Bratz dolls.
Yeah.
I had Bratz dolls.
No, but you're iconic.
Yeah. I know. Celebrity fashion.
Oh god.
Alexa Chung.
Yeah.
Is she a celeb? Could we call
Yeah.
her a celebrity?
I think she definitely had a moment.
How did
Yeah.
she start out? Like, what's her story?
She was a model,
Yeah.
and then I think she decided that she wanted to stop work. I think that's lots of people who are like actors, models, singers, they stop it because they want to start working for themselves rather than always. I mean, because I want to be an actor. I just want to put it on my podcast. This is basically what this is all about. Like, I want to get into the creative industry. I want to be an actor. But people get sick of waiting for callbacks
Yeah.
and getting messed around
Yeah.
with hundreds of auditions to be told, you know, like, this is you're what we're looking for, to then turn around and say, you know, we've gone another direction, you're not going to be the main anymore.
That is very draining.
Yeah.
And you want to, and that's why people stop being like models and stuff, and she starts designing her own clothes. Like, she was a model, and then she went on to be a designer.
That's one thing. So for me, the way clothes look on me is what draws me to them. Be a nice colour, but if it doesn't
The
Yeah.
fit,
shape.
If it's not your
yeah.
vibe, then it can't be the
yeah,
thing.
if it just doesn't look good on me and doesn't
Mhm.
flatter me, then I'm not into it. It could be gorgeous, stunning, but if it doesn't look good, I don't.
And I
want
think
it.
that's a good lesson for the listeners.
What's the one thing for you that is like, if it like some people love textures of clothes, some people love colours. What's
I think it
for
has
you
to be
guys?
shape. Like, if
Do you
something's
think?
nice shape. I just realised we should have had the microphone like this the whole time rather than being over there.
I feel like colour relationships. Like, I tend to have a colour palette that I wear, which is usually like purple, green and pink. and if that doesn't match with like what the thing is, then I don't really buy it. I know that sounds so basic.
Sure.
But because I feel like the way people
So like a uniform?
No. But like the way...
No.
Sorry. Miscommunication.
No, but like the way people like put colour on and do it really terribly really annoys me.
Oh.
And so the first thing I look at is what colour is it? Is it an ugly one?
Okay.
And then
Understood.
and then the next thing is texture, and then it's like
Really?
shape.
I think
You both said
when
shape.
something's like individual, when I find something like on Depop that I know no one else will have, I'm kind of like,
unique.
I saw this
Yeah.
mesh top which I am kind of debating on getting, although it's £45 for a top. But
Ouch.
I'll show you a photo. I'll describe it to the listeners. It's this mesh top, and it has two 1920s women on the front in New York.
That is stunning.
It
Lovely.
says New York on it, and it says shopping city of the world.
Give the listeners a link in the show
I'll
notes.
give you a link, but as long as you don't
Don't
buy
buy
it.
it.
Don't you fucking buy it. But I kind of want to buy it, and I think I will.
Yeah, you should.
I think I'm just going to.
That is one of a kind.
It's one of a kind,
It is one
and
of a
I
kind.
think I'm going
Vicky's
to buy
about
it.
to beat you to it.
Yeah.
She's
Get on
like
my back.
copying and pasting right now.
So I think that's definitely something that it's just when something's one of a kind and no one else is ever going to have it.
What are your wardrobe
Perfect
staple?
people. The trousers make the outfit for me. Like the bottom, whatever's on
Okay.
your bottom chooses
I
everything
struggle
else.
so much with trousers.
Isn't it?
I need a black dress. You just gotta have a black dress.
Black dress, 100%. I used to hate jeans, but now a good pair of
I
jeans.
love jeans. A
What are
good
you wearing
pair
right now,
of jeans.
girl? We're all doing jeans.
Yeah.
We're all doing jeans.
But I want like a good 0% elastic jeans. So yeah, what
Are
are
we
you?
gonna
You
move
said
on to
yours.
that?
Black,
Yeah, but I
little
also
black
love
dress.
a good jacket. Just
Oh,
a great
yeah.
jacket.
Yeah.
A reliable
Yeah.
jacket.
I think you also gotta need like a cable knit jumper. Like you've just gotta have a jumper.
Yeah.
A what,
I didn't
jumper?
have one. It's
Yeah,
not cable
now
knit,
you've
but
got
now I've got
not
one.
A
cable knit,
cable
sorry,
knit.
knit,
knitted
a knitted
jumper.
jumper.
Yeah.
Especially
True.
being
For
like
the winter months.
British. I think it's a
Yeah.
staple.
It's cold most of the time,
Yeah.
so we
I know.
have to
But
be
also,
prepared.
I
for
don't
that.
like things like hoodies. I'm not a
I don't
hoodie
like-
I
wearer.
don't own any anymore.
So
I
this
got
is
rid
what I
of
gotta
them
go
all.
Or
for.
leggings.
First, red flag. If you're
I
out in
just bought a
public-
black puffer because I need it for
This is getting personal.
For
now.
what's the
Yeah,
word?
Vicky, I'm about to come for you.
Okay.
Perfect, okay.
from Uniqlo.
No, but Uniqlo's fine. I'm talking about
But the
North
thing
Face
is,
black
oh
puffers.
sure.
It's the ones that everyone has.
No, but I'm talking about a certain type of male.
Oh. So you've got an agenda.
Yeah,
You just
oh,
come
yeah.
for all of us, but really
No,
deep down.
I that's not what I meant with all
Sure.
of you. Because I've got a white puffer. And so that'd be
You
sort
do,
of
that's so
hypocritical.
true.
Exactly.
This is a big cry for help from you. Listeners,
Listeners, please come and help me.
Come free,
I'm
Brittany.
trapped in her basement, and she calls
It's
me
been
slurs.
days.
You know when
Yeah,
everyone
it's
on
been
Britney
days.
Spears' Instagram was like, blink if you need help. Like, say red if you need
Yeah.
help.
I literally got
For like
that.
years before Free Britney was even
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
But the
Because
thing
her
is,
Instagram was like
yeah.
wacko
Everyone's like,
for, like
strange.
way
post a
before.
dancing video if you need help. Thing is, she still posts
she
those
still
dancing
posts a
videos,
dancing
which is
video.
I think she is just unhinged.
like this proper
Yeah, I'd love like a
conspiracy.
face-to-face sit-down interview, like no filters.
Absolutely.
But I don't think
Yeah.
I'll ever get that.
No, I think she's got too much like legal complication.
It's the same with the
Yeah.
Kardashians, though. I'd love for their kids
Absolutely.
to just say what it's
Yeah.
all
Okay,
about.
so we're talking about celebs.
Don't get too
Oh.
excited, Jess.
Jess is about to
I
jump
almost
out the
fell off the
window.
chair.
Full of celebs.
One of the most like, notable celebrity fashions, but Helena Bonham Carter. I just think fame
Welcome
hasn't
to the
changed
stage.
her. Fame hasn't changed her. She wears whatever the fuck she
She's
wants.
an icon.
I don't even think it's that crazy. I think it works.
Yeah,
this
fair
really
enough.
works on her, and I don't think. Oh,
Yeah.
that's not offensive.
Yeah,
when I
and
look at
it's
it.
not like someone. She's not trying to pop off here, but she's not like Prue Leith, who's trying to be quirky. She is quirky, and it's her personality.
Yeah, exactly.
But Helena was doing this for years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was.
And I think I love that about her. She's just so cool.
You've seen Sweeney Todd?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Like, as much as it's a terrible
It's
film,
very gothic.
it's great.
I don't think it's a terrible film. Like violent.
No, I just like that it's a really bad film.
What about it is bad?
I know, it's just like...
It's not
it's
the
just not a good
greatest.
film.
What do you mean?
But it's just pure camp because of that. Like,
I
it's
didn't
just
think
like...
it was bad when I was watching it. It just didn't.
No, and when
fit
she's
me.
like, pie, best pies in London.
Yeah. Oh,
I just
right.
love it.
It's I love there's this one song that the guy sings and it's like Joanna.
Yeah, Joanna.
It's so pretty. Like
See, he was a wet wipe for me.
What is that terminology? Can you
Well,
explain
it's
to the listeners?
just like slimy.
His haircut didn't do it.
where's Alan Rickman?
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
My dad met Alan Rickman at a bar while he was filming Harry Potter.
Prime time.
Yep, and he had
What
the
year was
hair.
this?
It was like ages ago.
But like,
Like, before they invented like photography or something. Yeah.
I love him, and if you call him unattractive, I
No,
don't
but
get
he's
it.
not though. Like, no part of him is unattractive.
Yeah.
I mean, Snape obviously is, because it's the
But
character.
Alan Rickman as a person.
Vicky, would
Yeah,
you like to
notice
say
how I'm
something?
staying quiet. Well,
Would
no,
you
I'm
like-
staying
Oh!
quiet. I have nothing to say.
Okay.
I'm just staying quiet.
So we were talking about
Films.
films. So, if I ask the question first, what are your favourite films for fashion?
Okay.
Off the top of your head.
You go first.
Okay, well I've got like quite a few.
Okay. How about we'll take turns doing one?
Sure. So for my fashion inspiration, 10 Things I Hate About You is my fashion inspiration.
Absolutely.
Have you seen it?
Yes. But
Are
a
you
long
sure?
time ago.
Yeah. So I think not for like fashion in general, like it's not got amazing fashion, but it is my fashion inspiration.
It's inspirational.
So if anyone
No,
else want to go?
Love that film. I actually want to watch it again this weekend. Because it keeps coming up on my thing, and Heath Ledger.
Yeah. Gotta
Yeah.
love
You're a
it.
fan.
Love
no,
it.
no, just he's
Oh.
hot in that film.
Oh,
I find
Of course.
his other work a bit like incel
hit or
culture.
miss. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Do you think? Because like Dark Knight is very like.
Honestly, I've not seen much.
Well, me neither.
Let's just gloss over that.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So what favourite film fashion? What first one? Let's just go with the first one.
So I know this is a different thing, but The Matrix in 1999.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen it.
The first. You actually have. Okay.
Yeah, James, you know I've
You know
seen
what? Yeah,
it.
and you
You,
slated it
I've
as
heard you
well.
talk about the Matrix
I
as
have
well.
talked about
You-
the
and you
Matrix,
slated it, I saw.
and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't
But
like
that's
it.
fine. Actually, and as a film, it's like so complicated, and it took me like 3 times to figure out what's going on. But that's not what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about the looks that they
Okay.
served, and like the color composition of it all, and Keanu Reeves being like hot with like a dark
Gorgeous.
middle
Honestly
part,
stunning.
and like the like glasses, like.
Yeah, I think he's stunning, and so is she.
Yeah,
she is
like,
very
and
legendary.
these jackets like are very big right now to have the big
Okay.
black coats, and so
Oh yeah, long
I just think it's
coats of
and the
running.
Matrix did that. So
Okay.
anyway,
Nice. So Beck, what
The
about
first
you?
one that came to my mind is, you know, To Catch a Thief. It's got Grace Kelly.
I've actually never
I
seen
know.
it.
Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
I think just the looks are just consistent, and
Mhm.
I think you'll appreciate the colours.
Okay.
Okay.
They're not very typical.
Okay.
Like there's a moment when
Nice.
she steps out in like a big hat, and it's like
I
it's
think
to
I've
go to
seen
the
that,
beach.
yeah.
And it's like a mesh skirt. It's
Okay.
a crochet skirt.
Sure. Yeah.
And
Oh.
it's just stunning. Like
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
works so well for her. So that's
I
my
love
first
that.
I need
one.
to watch that. Can
Okay.
I add that to my list?
Yeah.
No.
Add it to your letterbox list.
Add it to my letterbox.
Like we were talking about atonement earlier.
Absolutely,
I
the
love
green
the fashion for
dress.
atonement. I feel like there's one that's really sticking out in my mind that I really can't think of at the moment. But
Oh.
for my media magazine, I was like, I did this whole like, 3 fashion looks that aren't Clueless. Like because everyone's always banging on about Clueless, and do you know what I
But
love?
Clueless is iconic.
I
though.
do love.
I
it.
love the fashion from Clueless.
It
And
did
it
do-
set a precedent as well.
Yeah, it did a lot for the culture.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I hate the check look. I hate the check.
Yeah,
Suits.
that's overdone, but everything else.
Everything else is so underrated in
Yeah,
the
I
film.
love like the baby blue shirt and the corduroy.
Yeah, and I love
skirt. That's my
And that
favourite.
ginger chick who always does the hair.
Yeah,
She's
Brittany-
so
Brittany
cool.
Song Hill.
Oh,
Who
not
is
Brittany,
she? I
no,
don't
the
know.
other
I
girl.
love her.
Amber, that was
Amber.
it. Yeah.
And they invented computers with that like wardrobe database
Yeah,
thing.
word.
Oh,
Was
in
that even a
Clueless.
thing in the 90s?
But it was from that moment on.
Second one.
I think while on the subject of old films,
Oh.
you know, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes.
Yes, oh my
Rather
god.
than
I was
Virgin
hoping
Russell.
someone would go like old.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mm.
love it. I love
Yeah.
it. Like the big fur coats. I think it's fur coats that they wear at the end
Yeah.
Mm.
when they're at the jail. I just
Mhm.
think it was so good.
Oh, that's so
There's
good.
Audrey Hepburn wears this like amazing skirt and shirt look in Roman Holiday. And it's so pretty.
Oh, is it like a sleeveless?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know
And
what
she
you
wears
mean.
this little is it called an ascot or like
Ascot,
a
I thought.
cravat or something?
Yeah.
It's such a pretty look, and she's got this short hair, and I just think like if I was
Oh,
going
short hair. I do love that.
like riding on a Vespa in the streets of Rome, like which is
Very
basically what the
romantic.
film
Yes.
is.
Very
Romantic.
Yeah.
But she
Rome
goes-
antics.
Yeah. Clever.
Oh
my
Clever.
gosh, so
This is
clever.
why you're here, James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, on the topic of Audrey Hepburn, she
It
wa-
is a big topic.
It's a big topic. She
So-
literally arguably invented film
Basically.
fashion.
Yeah,
Did
that's
she when she
correct.
was-
exactly. But in Sabrina, she wears the prettiest black dress, and it has like a V on the back, like a V
Very
cut,
unique.
and it's little tie sleeves, like bunny sleeves, and it
That's
just
very
goes
cute.
out, and it's so pretty. It's I can't
That
think
sounds
what
very
scene it
pretty.
is, but that's another one.
Yeah.
Audrey Hepburn's looks
Iconic.
are just amazing.
Audrey, Marilyn, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Is
She's
she-
not in it.
She's not in it.
Marilyn's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marilyn. No, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
I said, Audrey and then
Uh-huh.
Marilyn.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it in Some Like
That's
It
got the
Hot?
pink dress that Madonna did, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gentlemen
Yeah.
Prefer Blondes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Diamonds. That's been recreated many
Moulin
times.
Rouge. which we're not going to get onto today because I think we've been onto it enough.
Yeah, I think we have.
But-
It's a touchy subject.
Yeah,
generally.
okay.
A little bit of a touchy subject.
A big one for me, I'm going to throw it back. And I
Okay.
know this is going to be controversial, but it's Pirates of the Caribbean 1.
Talking
It cut
about-
off because we were rambling
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah.
What points did we just make?
I love
Hustlers.
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 Not known for its good fashion, but I like it for it anyways.
Mhm.
Talked about Juicy.
We talked about Juicy, and Vicky, do you want to repeat what you said about
Yeah,
Juicy?
talk about Juicy.
Well, I made a bit of
Because
a.
you made points,
I made controversial points though.
but that's what we do here.
I think all I will say is I don't think anyone, in my opinion, looked good in the 2000s in a Juicy tracksuit.
Yeah.
No.
Having said that, it's a kind of a guilty pleasure of mine to just look at the black tracksuit from today. Like I really want a black zip-up hoodie from
Yes.
Juicy
Well,
today.
Gracie's got a green one, and she's got the black
Yeah,
trousers
see,
on.
I do
Yeah.
like. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, and I liked how Juicy came from a good place from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Did it?
Well, yeah, because they wanted a tracksuit to fit women who had babies. I think it was.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
But-
Also, to like accentuate your bum.
No, yeah, it
Because
did.
in the
Yeah.
2000s, like everyone was like, she's
It's
got a
about the
fat
low
ass.
rise.
No, exactly.
She's got a fat ass. Now
Yeah.
everyone wants a big bum.
Low rise.
So like, it's quite interesting in the sense how.
Considering the misogyny that was
Yeah.
around
Oh
then.
yeah.
And they kind of went against that, which
Yeah.
which I like. But then they sold it, and
Yeah.
now they're just.
Who did they sell it to?
I don't know.
Urban Outfitters.
Really? Oh my god.
Potentially.
Good.
I have a film. There's a film called An Education,
Mm.
and it's got Carey Mulligan and like Rosamund Pike,
Icon.
Okay.
Dominic Cooper,
Wait, hold on.
and it's about a schoolgirl who falls in love with this older guy, and
Okay.
basically
Okay.
that's
Say no more.
no, but it's like it's not like that. It's,
Is it well done?
Yeah, I really
It
like
has
it.
Rosamund
It's such
in
a good
it.
film.
Yeah,
I-
kill.
She plays this.
Did you
but
watch? Sorry.
It's
Carry on.
60s,
Mm.
and the
Oh, okay.
fashion is so good. Like
Yeah.
it's
I can believe that.
yeah,
then.
like Rosamund Pike. Another girl crush, Rosamund Pike. She
We're
wears
really
this.
fangirling about our girl crushes today.
Yeah, good.
She wears this like cheetah print coat, and the coat's nice because it's like very 60s streamlined kind of. It's a good film for fashion, definitely.
Gone Girl.
Yeah.
Gracie keeps telling me I
Like
keep.
Gone Girl is so good.
I
Jessie
need to
would
watch
love
Gone
it.
Girl. I need to watch
love
Gone
it.
Girl. I have accepted that I fully need
Yeah.
to watch Gone Girl as soon as possible.
I care a lot, sort of a similar thing actually.
Oh really?
Wasn't
Like,
it
sort of her
like-
playing the same person.
Rosamund Pike is just,
A cold-hearted killer.
but she's just cool. Like,
Yeah.
I just want
I
to be
do
her.
like
Me
her.
too.
Like I want to be her.
I feel like we can't do this without talking about The Devil Wears Prada.
I'm gonna say, when is someone gonna
Yes.
mention it? I felt like it was tacky to say it.
Yeah, I know, but you can't leave it out.
No, we can't.
No.
When we're talking about fashion.
But do you know what? I find interesting? Just to kind of combine two
Mhm.
things. But you know, like I think wasn't The Devil Wears Prada and Marie Antoinette
Yes,
in the
yeah.
same Oscar category and
Oh, were they?
in the same category for the
Okay.
Oscars? I could be wrong.
I think it's, we were going to talk
That's
about Marie
iconic.
Antoinette as
think-
well.
Can we talk about it? Because
We
I haven't
will.
seen it yet.
But first,
But
Devil
no
Wears Prada.
spoilers.
Devil Wears Prada first.
Yes.
What's
Okay.
your favourite look from the Devil Wears Prada? Do you have one?
During the Vogue, when she's
Yeah.
walking, and it's
Which
the
one?
white
Is it
beret.
green coat? Oh,
No,
okay.
it's the white beret and
The
it's the
white
white
coat.
look.
The
Oh,
white
no,
coat.
no,
Favourite.
it wasn't my least favourite.
Hold on, can I
It's
get a
a- sort of
picture
like-
of
I
this?
do like
White
it.
white coat that sort of
And
like
it's like a
folds
wrap.
over. Yeah.
No, it's the, are those the Chanel boots scene? When she
Oh.
walks in and it's the first
The
impression.
white
Sure.
beret.
No, but that's not the beret.
That's not
That-
the one
I'm
that you
talking
were
about a
trying to
different
think of.
one.
Yeah, okay, that's
Sure.
When she walks in, it's like, are those the Chanel boots?
Yeah.
I do like that. I also
What's your
love,
favourite?
I love her Chanel dress like the studs.
Yeah.
Yes,
do
I
like
know
that.
what you're talking
But
about.
I think my favourite one is where she has like the leopard print cuffs and it's a green.
The green
dress.
coat. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was going to
Green
say.
coat. Watch that
I really
all
like
the time.
Emily Blunt's outfits in that.
Yeah.
I like her like benefit dress. I do like it.
Yeah.
It's understated, but it looks
Mhm.
amazing on her.
Yeah. I mean, it invented fashion. It invented the way we all talk about fashion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I totally agree.
Like the whole situation of academics thinking that they are better than
Absolutely.
the arts almost.
The whole film
And
is
it's kind
just
of like,
her
but
shitting on
we
everyone.
are culture. This is what it is. Like
Mhm.
we are the films you watch. We're the clothes you wear.
It's multi-dimensional. It's
Yeah.
not just the surface.
You're right.
It's very much
Exactly.
like there's emotion behind it.
Yeah.
There's intention behind it. It's not
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
something nice to look
And also,
at.
like even
Exactly.
Miranda Priestley is like a two-dimensional
And the film
character.
teaches
She's
us that.
complex.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They
But
all
she's-
are.
Exactly.
And I love that we hate her at the beginning, and then we love her at the end,
Yeah.
and then we love the boyfriend at the beginning, and then we hate him
But
at
the
the
boyfriend's he's the villain. He's
Obviously
the real
the
villain.
villain.
The boyfriend's the villain
end. Yeah.
because he's stopping her from like doing what she,
From
from working.
Yeah,
Like,
and when
she-
he-
And
when-
it's so babyish about it.
Exactly.
So, oh,
I
you
know.
wouldn't come to my birthday party.
Yeah.
like
Was
she
it Fury?
changes career paths, which a lot of people do all the time,
Exactly.
And it
and
takes
he
guts.
acts like it's like the worst thing in the world
Yeah.
So annoying.
because she's successful. More
he's
so
not.
than him.
And he's not. God
And
forbid.
he's not even hot.
Yeah,
She's
also-
literally Anne Hathaway, and he's
know.
like, who is he?
Who?
Like who?
Who's that?
Sorry, never heard of her.
Can we talk about the fact that Giselle?
It's in
Oh
it.
my
Is it?
god, it's such a good cameo as
I
well.
didn't think it was her in the beginning.
I love a
had
good
to double
cameo.
take.
It's like Dustin Hoffman's in The Holiday,
Yeah, I
and
saw
they're
that.
talking about The Graduate. Yeah, so The Holiday's a
Like
film
movie
about
advertising.
film scores
Really?
because
Okay.
obviously Jack Black is a composer in it.
Yeah.
Which is funny because Hans Zimmer composes it, and there's this whole scene where
You love
him
Hans Zimmer.
and Kate Winslet, Iris, are walking around the video shop, and he's explaining all of scores to her,
Yeah.
and then he's doing the one from The Graduate,
Yeah.
and Dustin Hoffman just pops up and goes, "Can't go anywhere." Because he's in it, and there's, it's just a film about scores which has a really good. And he also brings up, he's like Hans, who's the composer of the film that they're in.
Oh yeah.
It's just, what's it called? Meta? Is that what it's
Meta,
called?
yeah.
It's the whole, it's like
the fourth wall. They broke
it's
up.
like a film about a film about a film. Like it's that type of thing.
I see.
You know what? Actually, my favorite look of the film is Giselle's look when like her and like Emily Blunt are
Blunt.
laughing at Andy, and she's got like the glasses and like the shirt and everything, and she
Yeah.
looks so good.
But if you look at that, you could just pull everything off.
Yes.
Oh, exactly.
But just that look specifically with like the shirt,
Yeah.
it's just so like preppy.
But so Marie Antoinette, such a good film.
Can we
We
do
need
no
to
spoilers?
educate.
Can
We
we do
need
no
to
spoilers
educate.
though?
Well, I mean,
I
it
want
is
to
a
watch
spoiler
it
because it's
like
a
this
period
weekend.
piece. It happened. Well, it didn't.
Well, yeah, I
it
know
didn't
this.
happen
I
as
know.
much.
I actually know what I know the
It's
story of Marie
historical.
Antoinette, so it's
Do
fine.
you know what? I think it's actually somewhat historically accurate. Only because I did my EPQ on the French Revolution. The events.
Oui,
are-
oui.
Have you seen Les Mis?
Vive la France!
I watched the beginning. It was so boring. It was so boring.
Of
We-
Les Mis.
Me and
Yeah.
Jess recently went to see Les Mis in the West End.
I'm sure that was interesting.
No, it was, and
This
I
bitch
thought it was
next to
so
us was
boring.
telling us to shut up because I was just explaining it to James, and then
You're
she was
bound
on
to run
her
into
she was on
one.
her phone the whole time. She was on her phone.
She was literally, she was like shining it on us
It's like,
as
who's
well.
in the wrong here, Karen? Who's in the wrong?
Yeah.
That's really annoying.
It was.
And I was
she,
actually getting into it, and I was asking you
Yeah,
questions, and
she-
she was just like,
She had a Karen haircut as well.
She did. I saw it
Anyway,
on your story.
yeah.
oh
Fits
yeah.
the bill.
You literally doxed her on your story.
There's a song called Ceremony by New Order in it, and it just fits so well. I think it's the scene. It's the scene with her birthday, and they all go
Oh,
out with the
Candy.
champagne, and they
Oh,
go and watch
right,
the sunrise.
yeah.
Ooh.
The cinematography
Cinematography.
is impeccable.
But the fashion is the fashion fits the cinematography because it's
Yeah.
so colourful and
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
what I've heard about
cohesive.
it. I've heard it's all just like the fashion, the
Yeah.
sound, like.
No, but you know what? This is not a spoiler, but
Okay.
like, I think one of the best scenes in cinema I've ever seen is when
Yeah.
she's like had enough of the gowns, the
Yeah,
makeup,
yeah.
the routine, and she just breaks free and like goes out into the countryside, and just like it's just at one.
That's
and,
Yeah.
iconic.
like her dress is just so loose fitting and they're not restraining. Like
Yeah.
my jaw dropped. I was like, oh my! Like it gave me goosebumps. It was crazy.
we love that.
Yeah.
I loved
But
it.
it's like
The power of cinema.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly.
Which
100%.
we're that's why we're going to the cinema on Sunday.
Ding ding ding.
I can't wait to feel something, guys.
It's been so long.
There's an outfit that she wears when she I think it's when she meets Jamie Dornan, and she's
The
got
black
that
one.
black veil
Yeah,
across
yeah.
her eyes. And actually, my media, when I was thinking about what films I was going to take inspiration for my media magazine, that was one of them which I was considering.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Um,
it called Antoinette?
My magazine was called Antoinette because this was 2019, and I had watched the film, and I was kind of obsessed because I really wanted my front cover to be me dressed up in a
Yeah, that would
Marie
be so
Antoinette.
cool.
but that film, it doesn't matter if the costumes weren't historically accurate.
Yeah.
Because
it works so well.
It works so well.
And the
yeah.
colours. Do you,
Oh, I want to watch it so
do you know
bad.
whose outfits I loved?
Who?
You know, the mistress of Louis the 15th. She has
Oh.
like dark hair. She wears like dark red.
I can't remember.
And microbangs.
And we got cut off for a second,
That
but
was good timing.
yeah, it was in the new Harry Potter reunion. I just didn't think she'd pull them off.
Wait,
what's
did you
that?
watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it
I've
out?
not seen
Oh, I
it.
need to watch
Oh, I
it.
cried.
And is
Oh.
She Who Must Not Be Named J.K. Rowling there?
She is, but she's only. It's an old interview from her from 2019.
Oh.
What?
No, someone on Letterboxd
That's
was like,
so
trigger
weird.
warning, J.K. Rowling.
What's her status now amongst the public?
Oh, I think it's bad to worse, isn't it?
Really?
I think the whole thing is that she just keeps making it worse and just like
Oh,
keeps
dear.
releasing more
Did
like
it-
essays.
Oh my god,
And stuff.
essays. Maybe she just needs to like be taken off of
So
Twitter.
I think
I think that's it.
Oh.
Well, I don't know why they didn't remove her.
Because I had the scandal about the trans women. Is
That's
that where it
what-
started?
yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
pretty
and
sure.
it's a lot more of
What's
that.
happened
It's just a lot more of that.
Oh, okay.
I think she's just not helping herself.
Yeah, and in an effort to defend herself, she just says a lot more horrible things.
Okay, it's like digs a hole basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, Mike, I think you'd suit Mike. I've told you. I think you should dye your hair black and get micro bangs. I think it would work really well.
I think that's a bit too intense.
That's drastic.
But
I mean,
I love
that's
a
if you-
drastic. I love a
I
drastic
know. I love.
change.
Oh, I mean, I love drastic change. too.
James has shaved his head
For New Year.
for New Year.
I'm giving quite Stanley Tucci, gird your loins right now. Do you think?
Yeah. Oh my god, to tell you about the funny bones. I read an article about it.
Not the funny bones.
Oh, the lovely,
lovely
bones.
bones.
I
Yeah.
can't say on here because it's extremely triggering.
But we're just gonna.
We love Rachel.
We're gonna take a
Take a
quick
break.
discussion break. So obviously baby bangs is a trend.
Yes.
So we're gonna. I don't know if I like it. I think
I don't think
Audrey
it's a
Hepburn.
mainstream trend.
No,
No, we're gonna segue to the topic of trends. Though.
trends as a whole now.
Mm.
So obviously fashion is trend, like especially nowadays. And trends are dangerous, I think.
Yes.
They're quite
I hate them.
Brainwashing.
Yes.
definitely. I think we've gotten to I think maturing is realising that trends are not worth buying into.
And they
at
don't
all.
define a fashionable person.
No.
Either.
Do you know what I was about to say? I don't think trends are that bad, but now we're seeing trends spill over into plastic surgery where people are permanently
Yes.
altering their faces
Yeah.
because of a trend.
Yeah.
So
So
I
true.
agree that it's
Absolutely.
dangerous now.
Obviously, one day they're gonna turn around and say, "Oh, like small lips are better." Like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you should have small lips," or like we're embracing people's noses now. Like, you shouldn't
No,
get a
but
nose.
that's gonna happen.
Mm.
Like I know
Yeah.
it's gonna
Absolutely.
happen.
Just like the whole bums thing. Like, oh, you can
Yeah.
have a fat
Yeah.
ass, but now everyone wants a big bum.
Big
Yeah.
bum.
But not for much longer.
No, and then
Exactly.
it will be tiny, tiny, skinny people again.
Yeah.
I think it's just gonna be natural, like natural to a T. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna,
And-
because, sorry, have you seen Kim Kardashian's butt reduction?
No, really.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
God.
had a butt reduction.
Did she?
I'm doing quotation marks for butt reduction
Yeah.
because who knows what she's done.
Oh,
I thought
dear,
what
sorry.
the Kardashians do to their bodies is a great like sign of how the world feels
Yeah.
about beauty standards. Like when Kylie got her lips reduced.
But,
I was thinking about doing my lips the other day.
but you just
Really?
things
Yeah,
it
it was.
migrates into the top of your
I
thing,
know.
and but thing is, everyone knows it's fake,
I know.
and it's just not even worth it because no
Yeah.
no one can go up to you and be like, "Oh, like your lips are so nice," because they're fake.
But I
I
think
know.
it gives some people status. Like if you can
Yeah.
get your lips done, then that says something
You're
about
right.
you.
I guess it's like a wealth sign too.
I think so.
And like the Real Housewives.
Or like you take care of yourself. Like I get my lips done, that means I take care of myself.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
true,
like
yeah.
something important to
Uh-huh.
people.
Yeah.
I know
Watch
Mina
it,
Lay.
yeah.
Mina Lay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell,
do you
I
watch
love
her as well?
her.
High five, everyone.
I love
This is
Mina.
kind of and like teeth being a trend and
Shout out
stuff.
to Mina Lay. Can she come on the pod
Yeah.
in future,
I
please?
love you.
She's so
I
iconic.
wonder if she's listening. And the whole
We
thing
can
of
only
like,
hope.
teeth being a trend, and which is dangerous because you've only got one set of teeth.
Yeah, and yeah, the fact that we all should be look exactly like whatever is popular
Yeah.
when we physically can't change
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And
It's
it's,
just
so
so stupid.
expensive. It's so expensive to get your teeth, anything done to your teeth,
And
Yeah.
maintained.
and
Yeah.
maintain it.
Wow.
Also, like you use your teeth every single day. Like you
I know.
cannot.
You can't mess around
I
with
You
know.
can't
that.
mess around, and like you can't. It's so stupid. Like you cannot unless you want to get veneers. But then again, everyone knows veneers are fake. Like people look
No,
at you.
but they know badly done veneers are fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get well done veneers.
I know, but it's just
Yeah.
it's
What
such a
even is
beauty.
a veneer? Is it just like a plastic sheet?
They
How does that
shave all your
I think
teeth
it's
down
porcelain.
and get porcelain. Yeah.
The thing is, you don't need to shave your teeth down to get veneers. It's
No,
just
exactly.
People, like you don't need a license to do it.
Mm.
Like you could be like, oh, like I do veneers, and like no one could tell you
And
that
that's
you
what they were
can't.
talking about.
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
permanent. And if you do shave your teeth down, it's permanent.
Ugh.
It's horrible.
It honestly
And
makes
how
me
painful
sad.
Yeah.
that is.
I-
Mm.
yeah,
But it's
actually
like
does.
it's that whole like American smile, like the
Yeah.
Hollywood white
Oh
smile.
yeah.
Like no one's teeth are perfect.
No one's teeth are white either.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
physically
agree.
not true. When you see people with white teeth, they've had a lot of work done to make that happen.
And like also teeth grow in different shapes.
I guess we're all conditioned to want braces as we're growing up to
Yeah.
have.
I didn't
normal
have
teeth.
braces.
Oh okay.
I didn't have them, but I'm so lucky in the sense that I have very straight teeth. But fashion trends, it's just the whole it's just
Back to that.
it's just the whole
yeah.
micro trend thing where you buy something one week and then like a couple weeks later
Yeah.
it's stuck in your wardrobe, never being worn.
It's so stupid.
And then you can't even sell it because everyone's selling it because no
Yeah.
one wants it anymore.
Yeah.
Do you buy trends, like trendy stuff?
I used to,
Yeah.
and we've all been guilty of it. We see someone who looks really good on TikTok, and we want to change our whole wardrobe because they look good and because it's like a fleeting thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I've never seen someone wear trousers that shade of purple or whatever.
Mhm.
And then you buy it, and it's like, oh, I don't want that.
Yeah. And then you're just stuck
Um,
with a full wardrobe.
Yeah.
And then you want more because that's not trending anymore. You want more of,
Yeah.
you want different clothes, but you're stuck with all these ones that you just spent all
I
your
I
money
don't
know.
on.
spend the money on it.
Yeah.
Because other people tell you it's fashionable.
And then you don't want to give them to the charity shop because you just spent a bunch of money on it. You want to try and sell it, but you can't sell it because everyone's got it.
And you
everyone
don't
wants
even
to
you
sell
don't
it.
even like the clothes that you're wearing
Exactly.
anymore. That's the absolute.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
And I
That's
think
so sad.
that's why you've got to rewear your clothes rather than like buying in classic pieces.
Yeah.
And
investing.
Timeless pieces that you yourself like.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you know you will wear. Like, who's to say that these, like,
Yeah.
you know, high and mighty rich fashion houses are to tell you how to dress?
No, but actually,
Or that
sorry.
Shine is supposed to tell you? Tell me.
I'm so
Sheen.
sorry, but Hellloooo, I think it was him saying how like high end people take inspiration from the everyday
yeah.
consumer and then infiltrate that
Absolutely.
from the top down.
Yeah.
I just think it's
Absolutely.
interesting.
It's
Like
so-
we're played, we're the people that they rely on,
Yeah.
but they play us so badly.
Exactly.
Completely.
But it's like, but again, going back to like eras and like there's like 2000s coming. Like this year, it's very 60s, 70s, 2000s. That's come back. Definitely 70s.
Definitely 60s.
Yeah, and it's like next year, it's literally gonna be like Edwardian's gonna come back. and-
Edwardian.
Like you never know. Like 2014 might come back, and everyone's gonna be buying.
I hope not.
No, I hope not. But I don't.
It will, though. It's the next
It
thing to
will.
I
happen.
don't know, and it's just you
It's
never
the,
know
it's the 20-year
anymore.
cycle, listeners.
Yeah.
Okay, if we go back to so that was just to put in the beginning. What were we talking about? Brands, trends,
Yes.
and fashion.
All that.
So what were we saying?
I think worst trends you've ever seen in your life.
Okay, I've got a
Generally.
list.
Worst
You've got a
trend-
list.
You've got
Yeah,
a
yeah, I made a
list.
list.
Good.
Trying to think.
Not a long one, but...
I hate those flares with the
Whale tails.
yeah.
Like fake
No,
whale
no, I
Fake
love a
whale
whale
tail.
tail.
No, but the fake
I
ones.
love a...
The ones that
I
are.
love a
I
wheel
hate it.
tail, mate.
Hate it. Like have your fun out, fine, but don't have like a fake one. I don't get
Do
it.
people do fake
I
ones?
like it.
It's like attached
Like a built-in.
to the
Oh, well that's
I don't
crap, and that's
understand.
the shinification of fashion.
and I don't like North Face puffers.
Fair enough.
I just think everyone's got.
I
them now.
literally said that earlier in
I
the
know.
pod, and I got slated for it.
I don't.
I didn't
I
slate
don't
you.
mind them.
I
yeah,
agree.
you did,
But
Vicky.
it gets to
No,
the
I agree. I understand the
Yeah.
North Face
Okay.
hate, but black puffers, I don't think you could.
No,
No,
Black-
and
in
by
general.
black puffers I meant North Face
But
boys.
I just think if everyone has them, I don't want one. Like I just don't want one
Yeah,
if everyone
and they're
has
so
one.
expensive.
Yeah.
Fluffy bags.
Don't like them.
Okay.
Small, little, fluffy, stupid, fluffy
Like the
bags.
cheetah ones.
Cheetah bags. And fluffy hats. Like, who are you?
Oh, I like the fluffy hats.
No.
Fluffy
I'm
bucket
over
hats.
it.
Love them.
Bucket hats over it. more.
Neon trend. I don't like
Yeah,
it. Didn't
Neon
like it.
is so
Festival
done.
neon wear. No.
But you know what? I think it's been toned
Festival
down.
wear.
Oh.
Sorry, carry on.
Well, no, I just think neon is so much nicer than what it was.
Mm.
What it was.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Think about it. It was bad.
It was bad. I didn't like those boots that go all the way up to the thigh and they've got 15 different straps on them.
Okay.
And all the
I
TikTok
think that
people
could be
wear them.
sexy.
It can be sexy if you're a
Yeah.
dominatrix. If you're like a 12-year-old who's going to Reading for the
Have
first
you-
time,
Yeah.
then please shut up.
Okay. Or quilted jackets.
They're very old.
I don't like them, but it's
Quilted
coming back,
jacket.
and I
It is-
don't
it
like.
is
What do you mean
them.
by
back.
quilted jackets?
Like a quilted jacket. Look them up. They're literally everywhere. Like everyone's wearing them.
I don't know.
I don't like them at all. I'm just trying.
I
to
like
think out there.
I think the makeup of 2016 I hated. It's not fashion really.
Oh, like
So,
the
like,
big brows.
Big brows, highlighter.
Too much highlighter is so
contour.
bad.
There's so much contour and stuff.
And I think we as a society we need to stop with the highlighter.
I think a little bit of subtle highlighter.
Yeah, subtle.
Not
A
sparkly.
glow.
Never
like
more
a little
than
glow,
blush.
like a nice
Yeah.
glowy. I'm just out of the pool, like.
Yeah. So natural.
Yeah, like
Natural.
basically. Yeah, I love it. I only wear natural makeup, so I
Mm.
can't like unless I'm trying to 60s look. Just trying to think what other trends I don't like.
This is a TikTok thing. I don't know if you guys are on TikTok that much, but
I'm really not.
okay, it's so
What is
annoying.
it?
Every time I go on there, there's just like these straight boys. Then this isn't
We're
really
not
about
being,
fashion. Am I being
prejudiced here.
heterophobic?
We're not being
Okay, great.
prejudiced
Well, I'm
here,
gonna do it.
James.
Sorry. I go on TikTok and I see these straight boys that just put on all their clothes in this compilation.
So layers.
Yes, layers, but in a way that is not fashionable. In a way that's just they saw someone else do it, and that you know
Oh,
how
right.
straight boys do things and they think they're the first person to ever do it. That's what I see when I
There's
go
a
on
lot of
that.
anger behind this.
There's so much anger behind it. But that's what I see. And they're wearing all their clothes and they look stupid. And then all these people in the comments are like, wow, king.
Oh,
King.
okay.
King.
Okay.
And there you go. That's
You're
just
my
that's what I'm
king.
angry about. But
Sure. I just can't. The patchwork, I didn't like it.
patchwork
tops,
jeans
Patchwork
are
tops.
disgusting, and those are a big thing now.
Yeah. I think the whole like cutout trend I don't really like.
I do love a good cutout.
I don't know.
In what
Like
way?
from like the hip.
Mm.
Or
I
like
don't
the
know.
waist.
I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
about
fine.
it.
I personally do like
Yeah,
it.
if it's done well.
Yeah, oh, yeah, 100%.
I just think
Can we
like
shout out Hellloooo Mode, Luke Mark? Can you come on the pod?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you watch Hellloooo Mode?
is that the guy that reviews?
Yeah, he does like the Met
But he does
Galas
so
and
much
everything.
more than
Doesn't
that.
he
I look-
review like you know those? Is it those Vogue videos where they go through the clothes of the week that they
Yeah,
wear?
he
and
reacts to
reviews.
those.
Yeah, I know. He
I
was
just want
talking
to
about.
say, everything I know, I learned from Luke.
Me too, and Mina Lee.
And
but
Mina Lee.
her style. She's an example of why you need to stick to your own style.
Yes.
And stop following trends.
100%.
Because she's killing it, and she is not following any micro
And
trends.
she seems happy.
And I think you are happier when you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That could be
When
the
you
question for
consume
today.
less.
Question: does fashion make you happier? And we talked about it. And we talked
In
about
moderation.
about everything. I mean, we talked about like.
Yeah, who needs a whole hour of this? James is the answer right there. We knew that we'd find a question by the end.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
we
we
found
have.
that.
We found a solution, and we talked.
Eureka.
And we found an answer in James. What trends do you think we're going to be seeing more of? Because it's
Oh,
really
yeah.
hard to predict.
Predicting, because we're
Yeah.
now in
Predictions.
2022.
Wow.
Yeah, New Year.
Let's
But-
see.
Yeah, I think the acceleration of trends from like Shein.
Yeah.
I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I think she's going out
Okay.
the window because
I
everyone
was gonna
realizes
say.
Yeah.
everyone's realizing that they want nothing in their wardrobe.
That's true. I just want to stop.
Still buy it though.
I know.
Oh
Doesn't
yeah,
stop
they
them.
do. People go out on the streets and they go, Shein is so bad, and then they'll do a haul in any
Wear
part of
what-
life,
The
not
thing
just
is,
fashion.
wear what you've got. I think that's the message. And if you don't want to wear it, sell it.
Yeah.
Don't-
And get money.
Exactly. Exactly.
To
It's
consume
guys,
more.
it's a win-win. It's a win-win. Oh, give it to your charity shop. Because
Capitalist queen Vicky,
Yeah.
just like.
that's what's the word?
But
the
do you
rule
know
to life.
what? Having said that,
Mhm.
I honestly, if I don't like what I'm wearing, it really depresses me.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It
yeah.
overwhelms me. But that's the thing. If you don't have
And
money,
that's the power of fashion.
Yeah.
I know, it is. It's
Make
crazy.
or break your day.
But is that what I've learned from society, or do I
Maybe.
genuinely feel in my heart that what I'm wearing is making me unhappy?
What does
Like,
it matter?
what's-
Aren't we all products of society?
Basically,
Yeah.
And what
yeah.
makes you
Yeah.
feel good in your day to day is an important thing.
Like if I have a
Yeah.
bad outfit on, like I will feel bad all
I
day.
will feel so bad.
Oh, bad hair day, gone. That's why I showed it off.
James, you were complaining about your hair just before
You were
even
like,
when
"Oh,
it
I'm gonna
shaved."
Yeah,
shave
I
it.
was just like, what do you mean?
You
You were like,
said you
oh,
were
it's
gonna
too
do it
long.
again.
It's too long.
Your current hair.
Your
Yeah.
front hair.
Oh, right now it's too long. But the concept of a shaved head, I'm loving. Like,
Okay.
I'm loving
Yeah.
it. I'm like a new person. It's
Okay,
lit.
sure.
Oh, good.
For the listeners to clarify.
I love that coat.
The subject. My sister just walked in with a Afghan
£50.
£50. It was from Urban
Yeah.
Outfitters.
Got
No.
second hand. James, I love your hair.
Thank you.
Which I told her not to get because everyone's getting them.
I know everyone's getting them, but I think that's timeless. Do you not?
Yeah.
To me,
Okay.
Yeah,
to
it
me.
is.
Mm.
But
To
she
me.
just got an Afghan
Yeah.
coat. It's different but the same.
And have your fashion role models be like
Yeah.
100 years ago.
Let anyone inspire you.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Who cares about the influences of
Of
now?
now.
Because those are just sheep following other people. You need to choose your own influences.
Yeah, don't let Molly May decide like what you want to wear. Wear what you want. Right, I think that's everything done for today.
Is it?
I
Oh,
think
that's
so.
so sad.
I know, but I didn't think we could go off any longer.
You're
'cause
right.
people
Your
are
laptop's about to.
It's
pass
about to
out.
die. I think people have probably stopped listening as well. If you're still here, thank you.
Thank you.
And yeah, I'll see you next episode. I think we'll probably do a part 2 when.
Oh, I'd
Oh my
love.
God, are we
I'd
gonna-
enjoy being
Are
a
we
guest.
going to come back on the show?
Thanks for
Yeah.
having us, Jess.
Thank you so much for having us,
Thanks for coming
Jess.
on it.
It's been such a good time.
I've
Oh,
learned so
thank you.
much from everyone.
Me
of
too.
you.
Me too. I didn't realise you were all so like
So
smart and knowledgeable
intellectual.
about everything.
I love it. Cool. Right.
Thank you.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you,
Thanks.
listeners.
Bye.
Applause
Have
to
a
the
lovely
listeners.
day, everyone.